this. Oh, that was slick, Sloan. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Ryotcraft on the Ryotcraft server. Get it? Feed the beast. We are feeding the beast today. Today, I know we were talking about some bees before, and we haven't really touched on that since early in series. So, oh, there you are. I'm gonna kill you. Look at this guy. This guy right here. Die, fool. Yeah. These wisps are what I was talking about. They're just getting in my business. They're such a pain. There's got to be some sort of aura node or something around here causing these suckers to spawn. I don't know where they're coming from, but I'm trying to kill them off so they don't bother us. But hopefully, you know, Vita is getting into the Thaumcraft. Hopefully he's going to be able to figure out all that stuff and train us, because I don't know. Anyways, on to bees. What we want to, we've built this bee area up a little bit. Right now we got our tree breeding area with our two automatic apiaries that are pretty much just for doing the bees and getting our trees, trying to mutate to get different species of trees, which is pretty cool. We've already gotten two. For those of you joining us late in the series, we've got... Oh, there's another one of you. Oh, I'm gonna murder you. Where do you come from? Where are you? We might have to dive into Thaumcraft earlier than expected. Die. Yeah. Alright, we got some wisp essence. Cool. So those are causing an issue. We need to figure that out. We've got, as I was talking about before, we've got silver lime trees and we've got cherry trees. We bred these up. The silver lime was made using oak trees and birch, and then the cherry trees were made with the birch and the silver lime tree. So that's a good combination for those of you that don't know. From here on out, I don't know if I'm gonna tell the combinations maybe in the description, so I don't want to spoil anything for those of you that want to find it on your own. If I do spoil something, I'm sorry. I'll try to put it in the description to make sure that you know that there's a spoiler for tree breeding in there, so you're not bent out of shape. But we've been breeding up the tree breeding area in our bee area recently, so we're going to turn this off. I pretty much mimicked this side. We've got this over here with liquiducts. We've got a carpenter, and then a squeezer. I'm sorry, a centrifuge, and then a squeezer, and then our analyzer. Now, I kind of just did the opposite of that, or actually did the same thing, kind of like a mirror, over here, but only that one over there is running for honey. This one over here is for seed oil. Reason being is to make apiaries, we need seeds. So what I've been doing is I've been putting seeds in here, and I've been having them pipe with a liquiduct from the squeezer into our carpenter. So I've got the same exact setup. We're still running off that solar panel. It's enough to run these engines. There is an MFE down there underneath it, building power, and this is letting it run. So there you go. Here's some of our seed oil from breaking down that seed, and it goes right into here. Now this has been filling up pretty well, so we can start making some apiaries. So let's get started with that. We're going to turn this off. Actually, we can turn that back on. Let's go down to the front. You guys can see it a little bit better. So this is the interface we got looking here. I got some barrels up here. I'm going to fill these with honey and combs so we can fill these up a little bit more readily. I might try to figure out how to automate the apiaries to run to these barrels so they just fill them up for those items. I don't know. We got a lot of options. So, and then we got those to our analyzer. We got our Apeiris data bank. This tells us all about all of our bees. Now, I don't like that recessed in there. I think I'm gonna, let me get that. Let's go get this. And then I broke it. Where did you go? Down here? I think I'm gonna put it right in here. Let's see, guys. Let's see how this looks from the other side. Eventually, this is all going to be built up, so you can't see these machines back here. It's going to look just kind of like this frame. I haven't figured out. I like that. That looks a little bit better. What do you guys think? I like it. I think we'll do the same thing on this side, only we'll put a chest here for the bee runoff, stuff like that. But we want to make a bunch more apiaries because we really want to start getting these more and more bees breeding. Right now, we don't have really any going except for these two and the ones in the trees. The trees ones just kind of automate on their own. So let's get these going. So to make any apiary, we need impregnated casings, and we need to do that with carpenter. So we're going to put a bunch of wood in a carpenter running seed oil, and we're going to make a bunch of impregnated casings. So I figure since carpenters require wood, we're going to fill these up. We're going to let it run. Now I chose 8 of these, so this should make us a stack of 64. That's the plan anyways. We got to turn it on. Is it running? There we go. It's going now. So this is going to use up our seed oil. I don't know if we can make all 64 with this amount of seed oil. I don't know how much it takes. It might not. We'll find out. So we're going to let those run. We'll make a couple of these. You know, we've already got one made here, so I'll make 2 of them. I'll show you what I want to do with them. Alright, so it takes a little tick mark. Doesn't really tell us how much seed oil is there. Unfortunately, that's weird. Oh well. So we've got that, and we need to go to an apiary. We need wood planks and wood slabs. So let's head on over to our base area and get a bunch of those so we can make them pretty much on the fly. We've got a lot of this wood here. We don't have any planks, so we'll have to make those, and we'll make a we're going to take this project table over there. So we can build over there in our bee area. There we go. Put this down in the floor right here in the corner. I think it'll be looking nice. What do you guys think? There we go. Okay. So we've got some stacks here. Let's make those all into planks. And let's make a stack of these. There we go. Let's actually make 3 stacks, because if I remember correctly, across the top, yeah. Alright. Makes quite a few. Let's make some more. Unfortunately, the shift click does not work with some of the other items in Feed the Beast, so we gotta do them manually. Alright, one more. So we've got our 1, 2, and 3. We've got 3 there. Oh, we missed a few. Here we go. And let's make all these. We need some more. Alright, so we've got, how many stacks do we have? 1, 2, and we need 5. Oh, we might be short. It's 3, 4, 5. I guess we got enough. Alright, so we're going to stack these in here like this. And we'll put our 3 stacks in here. Now this is going to give us stacks of apiaries. Alright, how many more have we made? Oh, cool. Oh, let's see if we can get 10. Will this give us 10? I used most of my seeds that I had, so I'm going to have to harvest more. Which means that soon we're probably going to be making some sort of tree farm, and then we're going to pipe the seeds right into that squeezer. We're going to try to have this thing running all the time, just generating seed oil, filling this up, and eventually getting us a bunch of apiaries. At one point, we are going to be moving away from apiaries and going to alvearies. So I don't want to make too many of these, but I need to make quite a few to get started so we can really start jamming on the bees. I plan on making 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 16 at least, so we can get these started. Now I'll probably remove these pillars, so we'll add another 5 or 6 to that as well. So get about 20 going off the bat, so that way we can really get diving into the bees. Eventually what we'll do is we will have, and it looks like we got an even 10 and we ran out of seed oil. That's cool. Alright, there's our 10. Let's get these set up. Let's do it on this side. Let's lay this down here. 1, 2, so we'll be able to do these all the way across. So it doesn't fill it up completely, we need one more, which is fine. We'll move the pillars. Okay. That. And this one. So now we've got 10 apiaries that we can play around with. We'll put that stairs back. We'll have to fill those in. Just go get some of those. Okay. Whoops. If I remember correctly, I have a crafting table over here. I do. Let's delete that. We'll move this crafting table over to a different location. Move this in the corner here, so here we go. Out of the way. That way we can still craft. Gotta make a few stairs. I think we need more than 4 though. We'll do 8. There we go. And one more. There we go. Look at those apiaries. Now we can put signs up here and label them. It'll look really cool when we get to that point. So let's start getting bees breeding. Well, that doesn't really help me out any. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we will get these filled up with our drones, and I have to go back to the base to get my package, my backpack of wonderful princesses, which are very precious to us. Princesses are important. Without them, we cannot breed the bees, so gotta have them. Alright, so we got those all going. Just turned daylight out, so we've got a good sun. It means we're going to get these breeding going on. Let's go get more. Let's get our backpack. There it is. Let's put this one in here. Okay. So right now, let's get 5 princesses and 5. Let's even try the rocky bees. Well, let's breed. Yeah, we'll do it that way. 5 forest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So as you can see, we've got almost 5 pages. It was really good. So what we're going to do is we are going to crossbreed them every single set. So if you had drones in here, we're going to put the bees, the meadows in there that were forest, and we're going to change them all up. So we want these crossbreeding going on so we can start making a bunch of common bees, because we need those common queens. Now there is another thing that we can start doing, but I haven't got into it yet, and I don't know everything about it. I gotta learn more, and that's making the frames. So, frames, soul frames. And I don't remember what all of them do. What does this tell us? I wonder if it'll tell us. Look at all these different frames. There's a bunch of frames that we're gonna have to get into Thaumcraft, because there's some of these frames that you can only get in Thaumcraft, and you gotta make them using Thaumcraft. So we'll get to that. I think impregnated frames help. Does that increase their longevity? And then the chocolate frames decrease it, but help mutation. I don't remember what they all are. I have to look them up. So proven frames, I think, are one of the best, which you can only get from bee apiarists, and I'll show you what they look like for those of you that don't know or have not run into one. In villages, they have apiarists. There he is. He's actually in a house. And in here, they look like this. They got a little suit on, and if you right click on him, now he's changed. He did used to have, well, he was spawned, so that doesn't really count. You actually have to find one in a city that is actually in a house. Let's see if we can find him. If I find him, I might try to figure out if I can move him. There we go. So if you got to trade an emerald and you get 6 proven frames, and I think these proven frames will really allow for the longevity of the bees. And if you're searching through villages, if you see here, you'll run into villages that look like this, and they'll have the cherrywood planks. They usually have 2 apiaries in here. This is like a bee person's home. So just be aware of that. You'll find some that also trade princesses for emeralds, so you can play with all of these. Really cool stuff. So just be aware that you might want to, when we get a portal gun, I haven't found one yet, but when I get one, I'm going to move him probably down there, down beneath, in the depths, down here. So what I think I'll do is I'll create some sort of wall back here by the bee area, which is where we're going to keep all our bee stuff, and keep him back here so I can trade with him at will. Whoa. Okay, let's get back to the apiaries. We're running out of food. Let's get some food going. Alright. So these are breeding up. We'll start working on making some frames. So let's see what we need for frames. I guess, well, let's try these chocolate frames. Let's see what they do. Well, cocoa beans. I don't have any yet, and I haven't found a jungle. That's not going to happen. Impregnated frames. We need sticks, impregnated sticks, and string. So we make impregnated sticks by using a carpenter, like this, which has run out of seed oil. So we're going to have to build up our seed oil. We're going to work on trying to gather as many seeds as we can, break this down and get this into the squeezer, and then break those down and get them into our carpenter so we can start building this up. Eventually I want to build another tank, but I don't have enough iron for it right now. I'm going to build another tank just like this one. Whoopsies. I'm going to build another tank just like this one on the other side over here. So we can start filling that with seed oil, and we'll keep that going. That's eventual, it's down the road once I get a couple quarries run and change that iron and double all that with our macerator, our pulverizer, and then get all that processed. Then we'll start building our seed oil factory and get that built up so we can start using that to make obviously these impregnated casings, which we need for making apiaries, we've already out, and then making impregnated sticks for making frames. So we're going to get to that, and I will catch you guys in the next episode. If you like this video, go ahead and slap that like button, subscribe to keep the series going and other series coming, and leave comments in the section below. Thanks, guys.